Welcome to the Michiana Business Podcast, where we put local legends and businesses in the spotlight for everyone in our area to see. If you love small businesses and success stories, then you're in the right place. You're listening to the Michiana Business Podcast with your friends, hosts, and owners of industrial office cleaning right here in Michiana, Caitlin and Alonzo Perdomo. All right. So we're here today with Alison Noakes from Covenant Christian School, Mishawaka. Fur Road or Day Road?
Day and Fur, so Fur Road.
Fur Road, okay.
Right on the corner of Day and Fur. Yes.
Yep. Perfect. Thanks for coming on.
Yes,
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
No problem.
Fun. Yeah, for sure. So tell me a little bit about, or tell everybody a little bit about the school.
Okay, so Covenant Christian is a school on Day and Fur. Like we said, I said to several people that it's like a Mishawaka's hidden gem because the location isn't very easy to see, yet we're in a very central location of Mishawaka. We're just pushed back off the road, so I encourage you to drive past it for sure. We are preschool through 8th grade. We have a traditional English track for students and a Spanish immersion track, which is just a really cool thing for our school to have. It's a lot different in the fact that other schools in our area do have a dual language program. However, we are Spanish immersion, fully immersion, so students are immersed in the language all day long.
Yes. And our kids are actually in that program, and it's very, very good.
Yes. Isn't it amazing just how the kids absorb the language, and there's little sponges for sure.
It's unbelievable, yeah, like you said. And then just, yeah, it's just crazy. And the parents I know who don't even, they have no Spanish, like my husband's from Mexico, but they come home and the kids are fluent. It blows my mind, but pretty awesome.
Absolutely.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. I forgot to put my phone on airplane mode, so hopefully we don't get a call in the middle of this.
Okay.
That's all right. Okay, so the school, what is like your guys' mission?
So our mission here at Covenant Christian is to partner with Christian parents to equip them to serve God in His world by providing a Christ-centered, academically excellent education. So it's really a huge partnership because yes, most families do attend church, but at the same time, it's just great to have that balance all day long.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you'll see here in our classrooms. Every subject is Christ-centered. I'll walk into classrooms and see students standing in a circle praying. If a teacher is upset for any family issues, you see students just stop and pray for them. And there's that connection, that piece where we include the families and we want them to feel welcome and just to have a covenant family just in addition to their normal family.
Awesome. Yeah. So true too. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
So you've been here for about a year?
Yes.
It's your second year, right?
This is my second year going in, so it was quite the first year adventure and second year adventure. Here we come.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, but yeah, so I've been here one full school year now.
Good. And just for everybody out there, she did awesome last year.
Thank
you. Seriously, we love you.
Thank you so much.
So when you first came in, the previous principal was awesome too. Like we loved her too. But there were some things obviously that needed to be brought up to date and things like that.
Yes.
So what have you seen better from 2 years ago to last year?
Sure. Well, our safety and security has definitely improved over the past year. I've received a couple different grants which have helped with that. Curriculum has been updated and we're utilizing more technology than in the past for sure. So just small changes that make a big difference.
Yeah. Good. All right. So a lot of people here, I think the immersion program is bigger than the English program.
We do
right?
have higher enrollment, yes.
Okay. Yes. So can you tell them a little bit about the immersion program?
Sure. So like I said, it's not a dual language program. We are fully immersed from preschool through 8th grade. So all of our Spanish speaking teachers are native Spanish speakers, which just presents so much more culture in our building. Just because you're getting different dialect and different heritage to go in the background. It's just a lot of fun because you have teachers bringing in different foods from their country or different holidays, different celebrations. So just building that cultural empathy too. So not only are we serving God by being able to communicate with families and people in general that speak English, now our students we're equipping them with Spanish language to go out and serve Spanish-speaking people as well. So it just broadens the view of their life for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. And another thing I think that I personally love is, like you said, each teacher is usually from a different country, and they have their own dialect and things like that. And it's amazing to see how the kids, like, they just go right along with it. Like some of them will pick that dialect up and they'll kind of, you know what I mean, like speak like that. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty amazing.
It really is.
Yeah. Yes. Good. All right. So, but for anybody out there who's not interested in the immersion program, the English program is
correct. We have a phenomenal English program. Yes, it's just our teachers, either side, are fully dedicated, and I see that really on the English side as well. Those teachers, and I mean, I'm speaking to both sides, but you can just tell that the teachers are here not just for the academic side of the student. We're here to teach the whole child, and having God in every conversation possible. It's just you're meeting their needs so much more than other schools around, just because you know what they're feeling emotionally. You know how to help guide them in the right path if a situation was to come up. So just preparing them for life at a different view. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
yes.
It is.
Yeah, so on our English side though, the academics are very rigorous. We follow the Indiana state standards. We are state accredited, which means that we do take the I Read and I Learn, and that just helps keep us on track. We have highly qualified teachers. So it's just overall a really great program.
Yeah.
And it's fun to see too that the immersion students and English traditional track, they do mix for specials such as PE, music, art, and for recess as well. So just because class sizes are small, they really merge nicely and just have a different perspective.
Yeah, that's true. That's awesome. And you said about art and music and PE, so all of those are offered here, which art I don't think is offered in a lot of schools anymore, right?
Correct, yes.
That's pretty cool.
So, and this year with the COVID changes, art will be done in the classroom. However, it will still be taught for sure.
Good, awesome. All right, well, speaking of COVID.
Yes, the topic of conversation.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
How are things looking this year? Anything you want to talk about?
So, we have such an advantage of being a small school and having small class sizes, so that really plays into part of how we can open successfully. We are offering the virtual program as well to have live instruction. However, many of our students are choosing to come to in-person instruction because we do have that safety built in. Good. We are taking precaution with trusting parents to take temperature checks at home. And not sending students in if they have any COVID symptoms. And then wearing a mask in common areas such as restrooms, hallways, staggering entrance times and dismissals times. And then when in the classroom, if the social distancing is not possible, 3 to 6 feet, then students are asked to wear a mask. But again, we do have large classroom sizes with small class numbers, which that is possible to do then. Yes, for sure.
That's one thing I personally was like, didn't want my kids to have to wear a mask all day. You know what I mean? Like for me, that was really not something. But anyway, so I was super happy to hear. But yeah, you're still taking that precaution when there is a big group. Everybody's gonna have masks on.
Yes, and sanitizing commonly touched areas. Using hand sanitizer, having different breaks for hand washing, and teaching that good hygiene is super important as well. So having separate breaks for hand washing, bathroom breaks, things like that. So I think really we can make this possible and quality to make sure that students are safe when they're in the building. Because that is our number one priority for sure.
Right, yep, definitely. Well, good.
But yeah, like you said, you still want them to be kids. You want them to enjoy recess. You want them to enjoy coming to school, being with friends, and that's important for their social and emotional well-being.
Definitely. Yep, I totally agree.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I was gonna ask, like, should people be worried? But it sounds like you guys have it pretty under control.
We really do, and I am not worried.
Yeah. No, neither am I.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
It'll be great. I really think it's gonna be a great year.
And so, a lot of parents have asked too, well, when is the point of shutdown. We only have, being a private school, we do not have to follow what our neighboring school districts are doing. So only if the governor mandates the state to shut down, or the St. Joseph County Health Department that we're in close contact with, if they state that the COVID cases in our building are too high, then we could shut down.
Okay.
But with that being the case, and the close contact rule of wearing a mask for more than 15 minutes without having the distance of 3 to 6 feet, I think it'll be very minimal.
Good, yeah, I totally agree. And that is the nice thing, that the classroom sizes, like the class sizes are so small. And plus, they get that more one-on-one, you know, which is really great about this school too.
Yes,
Love that.
I agree. I know. And we do guided reading and guided math, which helps us meet those needs of students. And just to think, like, in small groups, well, those small groups are small,
Right.
you know, and fluid groups, and just making sure that students and teachers can interact. I think that's such a huge part too. I know I got off the COVID topic
No,
there,
it's
but
okay, that's right.
that's such a huge difference that I have seen in schools, because, I mean, kids can fall through the cracks very easily if you have high numbers. So just that contact that teachers have with students daily, you know you're talking to those students because there's such a small number in class, and you know how they're feeling and where they are emotionally and spiritually. It's just a great thing.
Yes, it really is. It's awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so how about best part of being at Covenant?
I tell people constantly that Covenant Christian just has a completely different feel. I've worked in fabulous places before this, and I never thought anything could get better until I walked in the school door here.
That's awesome.
Yes, it's just such a positive environment. Teachers are constantly, I mean, it's just such an uproar when you walk in at times too, because we're a wild group, but we like to have fun, and we like,
there you go.
Yes, there's just so much joy all the time. And when one person's feeling down, everyone just jumps in to bring them up. And so just that positive feel in the building when you walk in.
That's awesome. I will say along those lines too, and usually I don't talk about myself during these, but but along those lines, like for anybody out there that's looking for a good small Christian school, I mean, I know just with our kids, if anything, like if there's prayer requests, or if they're going through a tough time or anything like that, like the kids in the class and the teachers and the faculty all really care about the families, and that is something that's really special, you know?
Yes, I agree.
So, it's pretty cool.
Yes, it is, definitely. Yeah.
All right, how about the best part of being the principal here?
Well,
or a principal in general?
Sure. So, I mean, being in a classroom, I've had 13 years of classroom experience teaching, and you get to know those 25 to 30 students. I'm coming from public schools where numbers were larger. So those 25 to 30 students, you could impact that group. And now coming into a principal position, I feel like I just have so much more impact on so many more students. I get to know them so much better, just because I'm not stuck in a classroom in that little bubble. So I get to get out and impact more students and be assistants to the teachers that I always knew that I wanted in the teacher role, and so now I can help serve those.
That's awesome.
So they can impact others then.
Exactly. Very cool. So that's nice that you, I don't know, maybe all principals are like this, but you started as a teacher, so you kind of have a different view on, you know, what needs to be done.
Yeah,
and it's really important for the
absolutely.
teachers. Good.
Yes.
Very good.
It's important to have that look out too.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause without that, how do you know what they need? You know, it's just,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yes.
All right. So do you guys have any openings left for the year? Is enrollment pretty much full? Or?
Enrollment has dropped due to fear of COVID, but I know every school is going through that in our country. So we do still have enrollment for some areas. So something I did not mention is that the immersion track, you have to join by first grade. Otherwise, it's too far because we have students that start in preschool. But we have had 4 students in our first grade immersion class join last year, and they were successful.
Yeah.
So it is doable to join at that first grade level. So our preschool, kindergarten, and first grade are very close to the cutoff. We capped classes at 21, so right now we do have a wait list for kindergarten immersion class. But all other classes, we do still have limited room. So if you're interested, please contact us very soon.
Awesome, good. How can they contact you?
You can contact me. My email address is anoakes, which is ANOAKES @covenantchristian.school, or our phone number here is 574-255-5972. I'd be happy to help you out with that.
And
Or visit our website too, covenantchristian.school.
there you go. She's really good at answering emails quickly. So that's good. Thank you. Anything else you'll share about?
In our school, we do have Bible and devotion daily, and we do have chapel once a week as well. And that is one of my favorite parts of school here. I do lead chapel, and it just brings a different kind of energy out.
Yeah.
It's just so great to see the kids engaged in the scripture and singing. I'm not the one to put on the microphone for singing, however, you'll see me singing and dancing with the kids, and it's just so fun to hear their sweet little voices.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some of the videos are just so cute. They come back and like, yay.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so what's your favorite book?
Goodness, that is a tough one. I feel like I'm constantly reading for work more so than enjoyment. So I really can't answer that question.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's
I've
funny.
been reading kids' books too. Where's the one? This one is a great one.
Aww.
After the fall.
Cute.
It's talking about building resilience. Humpty Dumpty got back up again. It's teaching resilience for kids, especially during this COVID time. I thought that was very appropriate, so
That's
I go
awesome.
with that one right now. That's one I'm going to be sharing with all the students this year.
Good,
Yes.
I'll have to read that.
Yes.
Favorite restaurant?
Monterey Mexican Grill.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I love that
Yes.
restaurant too.
Not just because their students go here, but
Do they? I didn't know that. Are they in the Immersion Program?
Yes, they are. Yes.
I did not
Yes.
know that. Cool.
Mhm.
I'll have to reach out to them
Yeah,
too.
very good restaurant.
Yes, it is very good.
Authentic.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like, I would say it's one of my favorites
Yeah.
in the area
Yes.
too. I gotta be careful though, but alright.
Yeah, I bet.
Favorite pastime?
Spending time with my family.
Aw, that's nice. What do you guys like to do?
My daughters are very athletic, and we spend a lot of times going to their sporting events, but soccer is a big one, and tennis. And I play tennis as well, so
Awesome.
anything athletic and outdoors.
Yeah, right. Anything outdoors.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Alright. That's everything you have if you don't have anything else?
I think so.
All right.
But really, if you guys are interested, Covenant Christian is a fabulous place with so much opportunity and potential, so please give us a call.
Yes, I agree. And if you're out there and you own a small business or run a business, or if you just love Michiana and love the businesses in the area, feel free to reach out to us. Visit us at michianabusinesspodcast.com. And if you want to sit down with us and tell us your story, we would love to hear it. You can go to the calendar there on that page and just choose a time and we'll be out. We can set something up to come out, or we could do virtual meetings too, which we've done over Zoom. So feel free to pick a spot and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks again.
If you're in the Michiana area and would like to have us put your business or story out there for everyone to hear, sign up at michianabusinesspodcast.com. Until next time, thanks for listening.